All right, y'all. One of the worst. It's probably one of the worst seasons in Falcons history for the simple fact that you came in with just an unbelievable team. You got Leonard Floyd, on the Ebiketie. You've drafted two rookie guys right now, and Jalen Walker and James Pierce. I think these guys are just playing phenomenal football. Um, on top of that, Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier, these guys have played, wonderful all year. Um, you got a backup quarterback in Kirk Cousins, he's done. His career's over with. The two games that I've seen in the last 5 to 7 games or so of Kirk Cousins, he's been awful, and I mean awful. And it's to the point where you look at what this Atlanta Falcons coaching staff, they're looking at guys, and they got these guys on the team because of what they did in the past. Yeah, he's thrown over 40,000 yards in his career, but you look at what he's been, this it's bad, bro. It's bad. And I look, the days of having a Matt Ryan, a Peyton Manning, all these guys, it's over. It's over. The league, you look at college, like the game is like the game has evolved, and the game is all about your quarterback having the ability to move in the pocket, and yes, staying in the pocket and delivering passes, like that's important. But also, you got to have a quarterback that can move around. And I see the Atlanta Falcons, and it's frustrating watching this guy because you paid $90 million for Kirk Cousins just for him to look like absolute horseshit. Like, this guy is bad. Like, Drake London was going off and Mike Penix. With Mike Penix, the offense looked great. With Bijan Robinson, Mike Penix, and Drake, like the offense looked great. It really did look great. And then we got our dumbass head coach. He saw that Mike Penix went down with an injury, and then the quote after the game, he said Mike could have came back in, but it didn't look good. Like things like this, you just saying to yourself, like what? Like you lost the game, another with a decision, and I understand what goes along with that. Like I've seen guys literally bleeding on the field. I've seen guys limping on the field. I've seen Matt Ryan literally bleeding on the field, and we kept him in the game. I've seen quarterbacks being carried in the middle of a huddle, like being carried on the field to get to the next, and they won't come out. But the first sign of Michael Penix getting any type of injury, you decide to pull the trigger on them. Like these are the things you looking at Raheem Morris. I just like, bro, I cannot trust you. You're done. You can't tell me that Michael Penix could have came back in, but it didn't look great. You can't tell me that when Michael Penix can't run under center, but Kirk Cousins slow ass can. What we seeing Kirk Cousins literally in the game running boot play actions. We're literally seeing this. I'm looking at Kirk Cousins and under center, but you tell me Mike Penix can't do that. You literally have two different styles of offenses with these guys. You're not running the same plays. You almost got Darnell Mooney killed. You almost got Drake London killed and Kirk Cousins. But this is the guy that you got in. I love what I saw for the defense for the most part, but as far as the pressure is concerned, but like now I'm looking at like this is the second game in a row where the Atlanta Falcons and this coaching staff, the second game in a row this Atlanta Falcons coaching staff has given up. Bryce Young had a franchise record of 400 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, a franchise record. Do you hear me? A franchise record. And you want me to believe in Jeff Ulbrich? Can't do it, bro. There's no reason why Jeff Ulbrich, Zach Robinson, or Raheem Morris should be with this team next year. No reason. We can sit up here and tell me all about this. Oh, we're going to keep our hope and we need to be patient. These guys are bad, bro. These guys are bad. It is awful. I don't know how, as an owner, you can look at these guys and say, yeah, I really believe in what they're doing. We gonna get these guys. It's bad. Right now, on Twitter, I think it's the second most popular trend right now on Twitter. Like the Atlanta Falcons. Bryce Young once again embarrassed y'all in horrendous fashion. So I'm looking at this Atlanta Falcons team. I'm looking at Bijan Roberts on the sideline. Like, the guys, they put up. So Bijan had 100 yards, and then the second half of the game, like, the Falcons did nothing. Drake, you stopped giving Drake the ball. Like, Kirk Cousins come in and he feel like he couldn't even get the ball to Drake London. Like, how am I supposed to trust your judgment? How am I supposed to trust your judgment? When, like, Bijan Roberts, you can't find a way to give Bijan the ball. Tyler Algier, you say he's one of the most underrated and disrespected stars on the team, and you only give him the ball 3 times? Like, it's this stuff. So if it was me, they got to go. The Atlanta Falcons, Raheem got to go. The Falcons are already 3-7. They're already 3-7 right now. And at this time, what are we doing? They got to go. I got no hope. The only hope that I have left is that I hope that Raheem Morris in the near future is gone. Let him coach the rest of the season out, but he got to go. We got to move on. This is embarrassing, people. And that is the bottom line, because Mad Mike said so.